What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum, and I react to music. You know it's going to be a good day when you see the black and green kind of album art here for Watershed. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I'm excited to hear more from the Watershed album by Opeth. That's what we're doing today. This is another donation request from Daniel, aka Syph, here on YouTube. This is The Lotus Eater. As with most, if not all, of these Opeth reactions, actually all of them, I don't know why I said it that way, I have not heard this song before. So, not sure what I'm getting into, but I'm starting to get a general sense of, the Opeth kind of range here. So, it's a lot to look forward to. I'm excited. This album has some of my favorite Opeth songs that I've heard so far. Really, really excited to get back into this and see what's up. But Watershed, of course, their 2008 album. And I mean, let's do this thing. I'm ready. My body is ready. So I'm going to hit play. Opeth, The Lotus Eater. I just got done saying I kind of know what to expect from Opeth, and here we go. Is this a sea shanty? Okay, it's not. First time I've had a chance to take a breath since the song started, about to run out of oxygen. I realized I didn't have the lyrics pulled up, so I quickly did that. Because as you might expect, if you're someone who watches this channel on a regular basis, I have no idea what he's saying. I'm very, very poorly equipped to parse these screaming vocals. I like the sound of his vocals, and it's not a complaint. It's just that I don't know what he's saying. So, yeah, there's some interesting stuff here. A barren waste is your land, crops, they were sown to die. The skin is a mirror, the eye is hollow with ignorance. Health runs from your lips, sucked in and safe from the world of sleep. Don't really know what that means, but yeah, it's intense, nice and intense. I like it. Okay, we were just getting into a breakdown. I'm gonna back it up, take some more oxygen into my lungs, and prepare. It's really cool. Okay, I know I just paused in almost the same spot, but it's really cool how the drums kind of set the groove for that next portion there. I mean, this is a really slick transition. I appreciate that. It's nice. Some of the older Opeth stuff, I know y'all have been saying this in the comments, but some of the older Opeth is very just all of a sudden clean break from one section into the next section. It's like, here's a set of cool ideas we had. Okay, we're done with those ideas. Okay, here's another cool set of ideas. This, you have this dropping out of the double bass, and the guitar is just kind of isolated, and then you have the drums go kss, 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 and it sets what the pattern is going to be for the next section. But it's musically done. It's not what you'll see a lot of the time, which is clicking of drumsticks. Like that's a very common way for, drummer to tell the rest of the band, okay, here's the tempo for the next section. And it's not that, it's using a cymbal, but it's very tasteful. It sounds really good right there. So we're gonna listen again. Right? It's good. It's really good. to back it up. That, I mean, the most like dissonant, uncomfortable horror movie, something's about to jump out and scare you kind of tones right there for a moment. And then to add even more discomfort, that sound completely disappears from the right ear and it's all on the left for just a moment. It's kind of way, way back in the left. Really, really cool effects. This song is full of cool effects. Right now, I'm ranking this very high. It's very, very cool. Okay, let's do that again, even though I'm talking about it making me uncomfortable. This is like punk drumming, you know? A lot of vocal shifts, too. We're changing vocal styles a lot. Really weird. A few seconds ago, it's like the end of the universe as far as the instrumentation. That I'm not singing the right notes, but very like peculiar note choice, kind of these I'm gonna say arpeggio, I think that's wrong, but really interesting sound, you know, and it's just very like everything's coming apart and incredibly like negative emotion right there. And then this guitar solo that we're entering into, and I'll back it up again so we can catch it as it starts, but this guitar solo section seems to have more of an uplifting tonality to it and chord progression, but note choice, I'll just say that. It leaves me wondering where this song is going, for sure. Drums are tasteful as always. Very nice. Bass. The bass is really nice there. Everything's on the right side now. So again, a lot of good sonic space usage. So is this calm before the storm? Or is this like we're gonna have a nice slow segment for a long period here? Feels like it's about to kick in again. Interesting. Oh, okay. If Opeth has an entire song that's like this, I want it. I want it in my ears. Oh my goodness. Y'all need to listen to the Persona songs that I've been doing. This is jazzy. Lyrics are really interesting. Lyrics are, I'm not sure what to make of them, so I don't have a lot to say here. But this, and the pride of a mother drawn close in a mother's son, and the love from a father was used by a father's son. I'm not sure what's being said really there, but my kind of first pass interpretation of that is the ways that you kind of can use, and I mean use in like a negative connotation, the emotional imprints from your parents. And so kind of taking advantage of those parental affections. It's very strange. I know there was a line before too. It says, "Oh brother, you are a killer and you target yourself. I wish you'd never come back for us to see the beckoning end." And so it's like this familial kind of deconstruction here. Maybe the whole thing is a dichotomy between the mother's son and the father's son. The brother is one, and one brother is the mother's son, and the other is the father's son. And so you've got this kind of like, what are the impacts of those two different sets of parental affections? I really have to spend more time with this, but that's an interesting thought. I have a sister and we get along. We didn't really fight growing up. There's an effect in the voice here. So as his voice is about to come in, you kind of have this kind of noise right before his lyrics start. And sometimes, that's not something that is unheard of. I've definitely heard that from other bands. I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but sometimes that can be done and it's just like, okay, whatever. Here, it sounds really cool, right? Because it's giving it this incredibly dark, intense quality to the vocals, even more than he can already create just with his own voice. It sounds to me like that's something that's added in post, although I could be wrong. All right, let's finish this thing out. This is a drum pattern from another Opeth song. I think I've heard this exact one. Okay, so you got the melody still playing. It's kind of on this, I'm not sure what instrument that is. Like a mezzanine, quiet house party type of environment, maybe. Or a waiting room or something. Maybe it's a funeral. It ended on sometimes that's how I feel after an Opeth song. I don't want to say that in a negative way, but it's like, oh my goodness, another song, right? That's because they are long and there's a lot to process, and so it kind of kicks my brain into a new higher gear. I'll think about these way after and go, man, I should have said that. It would have been really clever if I had said that during the reaction. But of course, I didn't think of it until 6 hours later. And so, I don't. I'm not going to do another video for the same song. It's like, hey, I would have been real cool and I would have sounded really smart if I had said X and Y and Z. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it just it kind of puts me in this mindset of like, wow, there's a lot there in a good way. So awesome. Another awesome song. This might be, I think I've said Ghost Reveries is my favorite album. It could be just because I'm hearing more of Watershed now, but Watershed has got some really, really good tracks on it. So I would say Ghost Reveries, Watershed, or maybe even in my mind now. I'm not sure what this video about a mustache is. How long is each Opeth? Okay, anyway, the music is good. This is great. Some of the grooves that are settled into there are awesome. It's got a lot of the screaming vocals, so I have to go back and really process the lyrics and stuff. But fun. So I think that's all I have to say there. I said a lot during the song, so I appreciate y'all watching, bearing with me on that. Daniel, as always, thank you so much for the donation request. If you personally have a donation request and you'd like to get me to hear a song that you want me to hear in the near future instead of the far-flung, distant future, or maybe never, because I just have so many reactions to do, then right there, buy me a coffee. That will let me know. You leave a comment, let me know exactly what you'd like me to do, and do whatever you're comfortable with. I don't have any specific thresholds for song donations. Appreciate you all being here. As always, thanks for choosing to spend your time with little old me, and I'll see you in the next reaction. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.